Live from Irving, Texas, it's Good Morning PPUMC with Krista, Brady, and correspondent Diane Walters.
Well, good morning PPUMC. We're so glad to be back here. This morning I'm Krista, and always with me is...
We got Brady. We've got a special guest in the studio, Diane Walters.
They let me in, y'all.
We did, Diane. We're so glad that you're here in the studio with us. You know, Diane, we're coming up on some super fun stuff. We've got the summer coming. Kids are preparing for graduation right now. I'm even graduating. I mean, it's going to be a really exciting time. It's a lot of change, though, coming into summer, even though it's going to be fun. Right, Brady? We're going to have a fun summer.
Yeah, we've got so much fun stuff going on. We've got mission trips. We've got VBS. We've got so many ways for our students to be taking on leadership opportunities, especially in these new steps.
Don't forget the garage sale. Always a summer staple.
Garage sale, and then we'll run into Splish Splash Bash and the stock sale. There's just so much fun. But you know what? It also leads to a lot of transitions and new beginnings, right, Ty?
It does, and you know what? Summer is a time of in-between. It's in between the end of the school year and the beginning of the next one. It's in between, and sometimes the in-between spaces can feel a little weird, right?
That's true. That's very true.
So it's nice to know what you're saying goodbye to and what you're saying hello to, even as you wait for the new to begin. So I think we've got a special segment with the Reverend Dr. Marcus Graham Womack himself.
Whoa.
I know. Be ready. It's coming your way.
Thanks, Diane. Marcus is fine. As we talk about transitions and changes, I have a real special treat today. I get to meet with our new pastor, Reverend Amy Spohr. I think she's around here somewhere. Let's take a look. Hey, Amy, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Marcus. Hey. Yeah.
You getting settled in here?
Oh, I'm feeling real comfortable here.
Yeah. Well, right. I wanted to have a chance to connect with you today as we have the changes going on, transitions, have a chance for the church to get to know you, and maybe we could get to know each other a bit too.
I would love that. I would love that.
You may have some questions for me.
I do. I've been getting to know people, the staff. I've met with the amazing ministry council, and I'm getting my questions answered, but I have one really burning question.
Absolutely. Where
does one eat around here?
Oh, man. Well, I think I've heard a wise pastor once say, maybe it was you, things may change, but one consistent is Whataburger. What's your order?
You know what's better than telling you? Showing you.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Here we are at holy ground indeed.
Indeed,
yeah,
yes.
Whataburger here in Irving. Know that occasionally we have come here enough as a staff to be recognized.
Oh, goodness.
Or
okay.
Even within a couple weeks ago, I walked in and had lunch with some church members who just happened to be here. And sometimes we've done an all-church dinner here where we've had like 50 or 60 church members kind of taking over the restaurant.
So this place feeds your body and soul.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
like
you know, it's like the fruits of the Spirit.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the goodness of this place. Anyway,
right.
So here we are.
Taste and see.
Amy and I have known each other for a little while. You may not know that, church, but we have been colleagues for a dozen years or so now in this area. I would say we've gotten to know each other through conference events. We've been at some conferences together.
Yes.
One time, oh yeah, right here. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Appreciate that. Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks. So we've been at conferences and things together. One time when Amy and I really got to know each other was in St. Louis. We did the thing after the conference that a lot of people do.
Yeah.
We were in a group of friends, St. Louis Arch.
When in St. Louis.
And so you go to the St. Louis Arch, and it's not the most convenient to get to the top.
Hope you're not claustrophobic.
Yeah, 4 of us crammed into the smallest elevator I think I've ever been in, if
Indeed.
you'd call it that. And we rode in this cramped space to the top of the arch, explored around for a little bit, and
been
got
fast
to see
friends ever since.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I have a bit of a fear of heights, so I was glad to not be alone
Yeah.
in that environment. Yeah. So another thing Amy and I have in common is that we're both musicians and have led worship. We have some different interests in those kind of things, but what are some of your favorite songs or musicians or even just like church things that you like to play along with or sing?
I love all different types of music and genres of music and artists. I grew up in a church where we sang the traditional hymns, and so they touch such a a fiber of my soul
Yeah,
that I love
yeah,
them so
yeah.
much. But I've been ministering in a context with a lot of modern worship, and so
Yeah.
I love the modern worship songs as
Absolutely,
well. The goodness
absolutely.
of God, and
Yeah, yeah,
songs
yeah.
like that. And then outside of church too, I also have a wide interest.
Yeah.
I listen to everything from Johnny Cash
Uh-huh.
and Elvis,
Uh-huh.
who I love,
Yeah.
to Colombian artists, Shakira and Juanes.
Oh
and,
yeah, Juanes.
all
Adios
kinds
de
of-
Pido,
Adios de Pio.
Yeah, so,
Exactly.
yeah.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
a wide range of interests.
That's awesome. So when you come to town, yes, I'm bringing you to where I go a lot.
Yes.
But if the church asks, like, where do you like to eat? Where could they take you sometime? What kind of food do you like?
Yes, that is a great question. Well, it's easier to tell you what I don't like.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Can't eat fish or seafood.
No fish or seafood.
Nothing that lives in the sea.
Okay.
Yeah, not even seaweed. Like
Okay.
the
Yeah.
that's like California
So
rolls.
no
or,
seafood for Pastor
But
Amy.
pretty much anything else. I love
All right.
Mexican food, obviously. I like Indian food and Thai food. And
Yeah. Irving's got literally everything that you
Yes.
could ever imagine.
And
The church's zip code is one of the most diverse in the entire country, and that shows up in all the places you could eat or ever want to go in Irving.
Well, I
for
look
sure.
forward to sampling them.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Is there any questions you have for me right now?
When do we eat?
Yeah, awesome. We'll get to our meal in a minute. Friends, you maybe have heard of comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. This has been like clergy in cars getting condiments. I don't know.
Yes,
But it has been great to be with you. I know the church is excited to spend time with you. I am so grateful that you're coming to share in the ministry with Plymouth Park United Methodist.
Well, I am so grateful. I'm grateful for your ministry, all the seeds you planted, all the seeds you watered. But I know God will give the growth.
Absolutely.
And we'll see what God's going to do in the next chapter, and really looking forward to it.
Thanks, Amy. It has been so good to be with you. Let's enjoy our food now.
Amen.